Good. There's a CV. Alrighty, so Enterprise on the enemy team. What can the Enterprise do against the Georgia? I don't think the Enterprise can Citadel with you AP bombs, so the AP bombs are pretty much a no. Torps, yes. Torps are the same as the Lexington. They absolutely interact with the Georgia. Rocket planes, not really. Rocket planes have 27 mil pen, which means the only thing they can pen is going to be the superstructure on the ship, and that's it. They might bust up some secondary weapons, which I guess could be obnoxious. But realistically, the Enterprise is going to be rocketing the Buffalo, rocketing the Kagero, and then I guess just using them on anything else they can find. Thank you, Nato, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, dude. Alright, let's speed this up.
Battle starts.
Okay. So, initial deployment's going to be the CAG with the Alaska. Holy fuck. Well, that was super generous. Thank you very much, Nato, for the 5 gift subs. That's really cool, dude. Thank you very much, man. That's really cool, dude. I'm a little... Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, that hurts. Okay, come on. I want more Coca-Cola, damn it. Okay, so we've got a 4-2 split. CAG and Alaska are going over. CAG is potentially going to be bullied by the Enterprise. Hopefully the CAG stays dark and uses the Alaska's umbrella to take damage for him. What does that mean? So if the Enterprise wants to shoot the Kagero, realistically he probably just shoots the Alaska, but if the Enterprise wants to shoot the Kagero, the Enterprise has to find the Kagero. Kagero's going to have very small aerial detect. We already talked about, even though you spot it, it still takes a second or whatever for the ship to render. So it can be very hard to spot a CAG, plus the CAG might have smoke. So if first, the CV has to go into the AA of the Alaska, losing a plane, and losing a plane, and losing a plane, just to spot this bitch, and then to fly out, to then come back, and then try to guess where the CAG is now to come back in, losing a plane, losing a plane. It puts the CV under a lot of pressure. So very likely, because both of these guys are going to see, they will be able to get it, because the enemy CV will be able to reset the Alaska, and they might actually have some long-range shots which can reset the Alaska too. But the CAG should, as long as he stays like within 3 kilometers of the Alaska, should be okay. And you've got the 4-man push over here. I will say this. So, okay, 4-man push, 2-man push. Now you've seen, you know, you're a little further in. You've seen this is a 3-man push, so 3v2 plus 3 battleships versus a CAG in Alaska. That's going to be problematic. The Enterprise bombing the Alaska, I don't know, maybe he gets some Citadels, possibly, probably. But there's no way outside of the CAG landing all kinds of torps this shit gets stopped. So here's problem number A. You guys might take Alpha. But if they just walk forward and murder your Alaska and run your CAG off, they take B and C. And now you guys have to figure out how to wrap around to then reassault B and C while they've got island cover and defensive positions to block you onto the other side of the map. So you either hold this or you take this. This taking A and then wrapping and shit. Holy fuck, man. Well, thank you very much, Vic Savage, for the 5 subs, dude. That's really cool. Oh, there's a hype train now. Jesus. And Pop Div with another 100. So I guess that makes the next hype train thing. Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so talking about this, so if you guys are able to claim A and this Alaska just fall back, they take bunkered up positions that you have to assault. Whereas right now you've got 3 battleships that can just run this shit down with a carrier support. That's going to be really problematic. While you guys were coming over, maybe somebody should have gone over to Charlie. And being in a Georgia, you're really fast, so maybe that's going to need to be you. Now it's 4v2. There's a Benson versus the CAG. So it's 2 Alaskas, 4v2 over here. They they have Hydro, so double Hydro probably protects them from Kagero, and they've got an Enterprise that's going to be riding this dude's dick. And the further this Kagero gets away from the Alaska, the more that he either has to smoke or die. Because the CAG has shitty AA. So there's no way he's going to bully off rocket planes. So you're going to shoot the CAG, light the CAG, get the CAG murdered. This side is going to collapse. Okay, your Buffalo's moved in, taking a hardened position. These guys can't reset them. Your Buffalo's going to live, and hey, look at that. Your CAG is going to die. Now, this Alaska turned in, which means, oh shit, there's a lot of bad guys. He can't turn out, so he's slow turning, but he's showing a lot of side. He's almost 15,000 health. He's got basically nothing. This dude's going to get steamrolled. Benson's going to come in here and take C. Good news is Kaga bailed, but the Kaga is not excellent at destroying DDs, and unless the battleships are held broadside, like under the threat of gun pressure, the Torps are not going to come in and rip stuff apart. Hype train, roar! Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Venom Gen. Yeehaw. Okay, so you take the Buffalo, cool. You're looking to turn around. You're fast, great. Sov is coming in the middle, which is potentially scary as fuck, because if the Sov pushes out here, he's got 2 battleships staring at him and 2 Alaskas that can dump into him. I don't know if they could Citadel the Sov, I'd assume not, but they could certainly beat the shit out of it if it starts coming out this way. So all he can really do is bunker up in the middle. He can't move. Bismarck, same thing. Bismarck can't move. Now you have to somehow get over into a crossfire position while showing your broadside to 2 fixed battleship positions as the Alaska gets murdered.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Roger.
Alaska is not dead, which is cool.
Engine boost deactivated.
All right, so it'd be great if it was 2 or 3 minutes ago, but you are here now. You are back and you are blocking this. But the question is not, how do you stop them coming out of C? Because realistically, they don't have to come out of C. They took B, they took C, they just sit here. They win. They have 2 caps, you have 1. They win. Done. You're even down a player, so they're up in points. So they don't even have to leave this. They could literally just cap this and back up and hang behind the hang out behind the island. Nothing to worry about. Nothing there. Even worse if the Alaska gets clocked. Bam. So the question is more, how do you assault the BC position? And looking at this, your Bismarck isn't in a position to be able to assault it. Your Sov isn't in a position to be able to assault it. If your Sov went up here to bully the Alaskas and shove them back, maybe he could have done some kind of wrapping motion to shove these bitches off the flank. But when he cut into the middle, nah, he's stuck. He can't move, can't do anything. Buffalo can't either. Bismarck, I'm gonna be honest, you've already lost this match. I don't see how in hell you have a way back from this. Alright, so the enemy has decided to generously throw their enemy or throw their teammates at you so that they could potentially attempt to lose the match. So that's cool. Alaska's coming around the corner, so double battleships might clock him. Getting closer to the Kaga so he can take more damage from planes and potentially get shot by a Buffalo, so derp. The Georgia has completely bailed on his team and just ran over here open water to duel you for some reason, plus putting himself closer to a Kaga that could just torp him. So, I mean, they're doing their best to give you some help. They feel bad for you.
The ship is on fire.
So, wah wah, the battleship's left and can't do anything about the Alaska as he's running down the Buffalo who runs for his life. You're still dueling the Kaga, and this Kaga is trying to save the Buffalo as opposed to using the Georgia that can't turn because you're staring at him. I mean, he's trying to rescue a teammate, but he cannot.
The enemy is about to win.
The Buffalo, she is dead. And actually by this dude, which is kind of hilarious. You're trading with a Buffalo, you still got some long-range shots coming in. Hopefully the Kaga's on this. Looks like he's got torp planes that are going to be looking at this dude. Your job is going to be to hold this person in a position where the Kaga can torp him, while not showing too much broadside to the Bismarck or anything else that wants to shoot you. like that. So, here's a problem. You're dueling the Georgia. Hey, the Benson might go down. You're dueling the Georgia, and ultimately you're not only going to have to kill this, but somehow get on a cap. So you want to turn in. You want to turn in to help this, but you're showing so much broadside to this Bismarck that you're not going to have the health to be able to do this. If you kite out, if you literally just stop, I mean, unless he's going to ram you, unless you literally just stop pointing out in this direction so that the Kaga can come over and work on this while you work on it. I mean, you got to save your health for this return push. Yeah, you only got 2 minutes. When this goes down, you get a little more time, but like this right here, this is really rough. This is potentially like 20,000 health difference. You might be at like 40 or 45 health right now. All right, he's looking to feast on some Kaga.
Enemy battleship.
Good news is Georgia has a fast cycling heal. Bismarck loves to take pens all over.
The enemy is about to win.
Engine boost deactivated.
Kaga's coming in. Cool. Didn't get greedy getting the back gun in. That's good. Okay. Bismarck versus Alaska and Enterprise. Realistically, it's 2v1. He's probably having a shitty day. FDG hasn't been spotted in a while, which means he's going to surprise motherfucker the Bismarck. Which means you probably end up getting C. Because the CV should be just living on this Bismarck for a while. Sadly, the downtown shot doesn't happen. Easier target. But ran out of time because the Alaska got dunked. Choo-choo!